My name is Steve Buse. I'm the artistic director of Red Eye Theater and have been since our founding 31 years ago. This is our 31st season. I conceived and directing this production called Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow, which is a reimagining, a retake on Fritz Lang's legendary film M, which was part of German Expressionism. Well, it's an incredible film because it's sort of the forerunner of film noir. But what attracted me was the relevance of today. So it's suspicious. So everybody's suspicious of everybody else. So in the city, there's this murder loose, but everybody suspects somebody else, and everybody expects the monster to look like a monster. So everybody's afraid of the monster under the bed, and the monster turns out to be this normal-looking kind of fellow who blends right in with everybody else, as opposed to what we're always looking for, somebody that doesn't look like us or someone who doesn't dress like us. So I found that really attractive and so resonant with what we experience today. I mean, I love theater that's challenging, but I really want to challenge them to think and not to come to easy kind of conclusions. So I look for stuff that's not directly message oriented, or that the message is extrapolated in ways that are individual.
My name is Catherine Sherman. I am a playwright and I wrote the text for Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow. I was initially a little bit afraid of the subject matter. There was one day I talked to Steve about all the time where I just read Wikipedia and cried for many hours. Because it's a tough subject, it's a dark subject, and it's one that's very real. It's a bit of a roller coaster, and it's a little bit of a turbulent ride. And I think that if at the end they feel like they've been somewhere and like they've been through something, but they've been through it with everybody in the audience and everybody in the cast and everybody on stage, and it's this sort of thing that we go through together. I mean, you don't want to talk about murder, but then you look at what's on TV and it's everything. So it's just this weird sort of this back and forth, this dichotomy of how we kind of live, where we don't want to acknowledge that there's danger. At the same time, we are so hungry for danger in our entertainment.
Well, the space here is an amazing space because it's very wide and deep. So it's a small theater, so everything that we do is intimate. It feels like you're really part of the action. However, it's also got depth and width that most large houses don't even have. So as you can see, architecturally too, there's those trusses that run through the space. So if you light those, they can throw some pretty phenomenal shadows of their own. So we have live sound, and we have the shadow play, and we have a big screen across the stage. So all of that can fit into our space comfortably and still feel intimate, but still give that depth and that kind of deepness of space and action, of imagination. I'd say you definitely want to see this show. You want to see it for various reasons. One is it really resonates with what we're experiencing today. So you can find yourself in the contemporary world, but it's a new look at it. And it allows you to be engaged by bringing your own imagination to it. So you're not going to find a specific answer that's a right answer. And all you have to do is sit back and watch and let it wash over you. Watch the experience as if you were experiencing, and know that whatever decision you're making is the right decision about what you're seeing. So that it's exciting in that way. There's nothing that you need to know, no prior knowledge, just of your experience of life, and there's a fact, or the chance to sit and really watch something unwind that's challenging.
I would say that it's important to see this show to be reminded that intensity of feeling and following an emotional arc through something is a really interesting and dynamic and cool way to experience a work of art. I would say come and bring your friends.
Yeah, say that.
Come and bring all of your friends, all of your most skeptical theater friends. Bring them all. We'll welcome them.